Okay, I'm back. I'm watching the WNBA right now. Los Angeles against Connecticut. They're about to start the game. And tonight, LA's gonna have only 8 active players. 'Cause 4 of them, as you know, were suspended for Tuesday's fight. They suspended 10 players plus the assistant coach of Detroit, Mohorn. But I was shocked. I thought it was just going to be at least 4 players plus the coach. I mean, 4 people. You know, the coach, Pearson, who got the heaviest fine, but I'll talk more about that. Who else? Parker and Milton. But according to the WNBA, they fined 10 players and 1 coach, the assistant coach of Detroit. Shot forward Pearson, she was suspended for 4 games and also a $1,500 fine. She can still. They say they're gonna have a meeting with all the players that have been suspended, and they could do their grievances or appeal it, or dispute it, I guess. But they said she initiated the fight, which she did, and she escalated. She did. So Pearson, 4 games out plus $1,500 fine. Detroit Shark assistant coach Rick Mohorn, he was suspended for 2 games. Well, I guess for pushing Lisa Leslie. He should never put his hand on her, but also a $1,000 fine for him. The center of the Detroit Shock, Braxton, I understand that, but she was suspended for 1 game and for leaving the area because she left the bench during the altercation. Okay. Shock forward Humphrey suspended 1 game for leaving the bench and getting in the altercation. The guard for the Detroit Shock, Powell, she was suspended for 1 game, and for every one of them, 1 game, they also was fined. What about the volume? Why the volume keep going out? I guess it's coming from okay, they're doing the anthem. But anyway, Powell, she was suspended 1 game for leaving the bench as well during the altercation, and also $500 fine for every one of them. $1,500 is a lot of money, for just for 4 games, $1,500 for Pearson. But anyway, for the LA Sparks, Bobbitt was suspended for 2 games. Okay, yeah, that's right, 2 games for leaving the bench and becoming physically involved in the altercation. Sparks guard Paige, she was suspended for 2 games and leaving the area of the bench and getting into the altercation. I can't remember if their fines were $500 too. I think it was, but I know the assistant coach of Detroit, his was $1,000. Pearson was $1,500. Oh, okay. Now Leslie, they also suspended her for 1 game, so she won't be playing tonight. Her, Paige, they're showing it right now. So the lineup is completely different now. They're playing Tamika Johnson, and she's gonna be playing. Wait a minute, they just said Paige is suspended 2 games, but they showing her as the starting lineup. No, that's another Paige. Okay, they got 2 Pages on their team. LA Sparks, Jessica Moore. Okay, so they lost 4 of their main starting players, but these were just for 1 game. Lisa Leslie was suspended for throwing a punch. I didn't see her throw a punch. Milton Jones suspended for throwing a punch. She hit the assistant coach, and Candace Parker has suspended for 1 game for throwing a punch. But $500 for each one of them 3. 1 game, $500 fine. But man, I thought it was gonna be harsh. I thought it was just gonna be Parker, Milton, the coach, and Pearson. But they suspended 10 people plus the coach. I don't understand that, but that's the WNBA. And they say as a league policy, in order to enable the Shock and Sparks to address the minimum number of players, 8, for games affected by the penalties, the dates on which players will begin serving their suspension will be staggered, meaning will be spread it out. But I think right tonight, I know Candace isn't playing, Lisa Leslie isn't playing, Bobbitt isn't playing, 4 of the players ain't playing. Mel Page, she's playing though. Okay, so that's the same Page. It's not 2 pages. I guess they're gonna let her play because they had to have 8 active players to play in the game. So Paige is playing, but she was suspended for 2 games for leaving the bench and then hitting somebody, getting physically involved. So I knew they had 2 pages on LA Sparks, but Paige is playing tonight because they're losing 4 of their players. But I like the LA Sparks. A lot of people feel that Candace Parker, they hating on her because she's the truth. She's the answer for the WNBA. Because a lot of people are saying how the WNBA is gonna fold, nobody's watching it, nobody cares. But they really don't want this kind of attention. The fight from Tuesday, but shoot, this kind of attention, it might not be good. But people gonna start watching Detroit and LA play against each other now, and good chance more people will come into the arenas for them. But anyway, that's the suspensions. I knew they were going to do Pearson like that. I thought they were going to do Parker the same way, but they suspended Pearson of the Detroit Shock 4 games and $1,500 fine. Mohorn, I know they were going to get him. They suspended him for 2 games. But I can't understand why they, Lisa Leslie and Paige and Bobbitt or Sam, the Detroit Shock, they suspended him. I don't understand. Just for leaving the bench. But anyway, that's all. I'm going to watch this game. Right now, LA's behind by 1 point, 3-4 against Connecticut. But hopefully it'll be a good game, and Candace be back for the next game on Friday. I think the next game is Friday. Let me see. Sparks at Liberty Friday, yeah, and they'll be back then. I think Paige won't be playing then. They just let her play because they had to have 8 active players. They lost damn near 5 of their players. So, but anyway, I talk to y'all later, and gotta love WNBA. Candace Parker. But anyway, I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully LA will win this game. But I'll talk to y'all later, and God bless.